Breaking news. See what Omoyele Sowore said about Peter Obi being different to take over the reins of leadership. Hello, my wonderful people. We know that a lot of persons who want change in Nigeria without mixing words, without fear or favor, are rather looking out for someone a bit of difference, someone who could potentially bring a bit of a difference into the political atmosphere. And if you look at what we have, because whether you like it or not, it's from one of these politicians we have now, okay, who have signified interest. All things being equal, if election holds, if Nigeria still remains at one as one, we've not had Biafra or Dudua, and Nigeria still remains as one. Listen, guys, it's from one of these people, whether you like it or not. It's just the sad reality that the leadership, the president of this country will be born again. And so our very own brother, Moele Sowore, is speaking about one candidate who potentially from the People Democratic Party could just be, the missing link that could potentially make a difference. Let's see what, I mean, this has been, because it has become a serious issue. It's been noised abroad with regards to Peter Obi. A lot of persons are saying he could just be the one. Let's get all the details. Peter Obi is different from politicians in PDP and APC. Omoyele Sowore, former presidential candidate of the African Congress AAC. Omoyele Sowore has said presidential aspirant Peter Obi is no different from every other politicians in the ruling All Progressive Congress today and the main opposition party, the People Democratic Party (PDP). The activist stated this on Saturday while issuing a disclaimer over a report attributed to him, which said that he allegedly praised and confirmed that Peter Obi was the next best person as as an incorruptible and worthy candidate to take over Nigerian leadership that could potentially bring a difference. This comes after Obi, a former vice presidential candidate under the People Democratic Party in the 2019 election, declared his interest to run for president for 2023. Sowore said that the report is not true concerning him making Peter Obi the most desirous candidate. He made no such comment in favor of anybody, and he said, "We Nigerians need a difference." The news being circulated that Omoyele Sowore, said Peter Obi is not corrupt is completely not true. I never said such a thing. My position is clear. Peter Obi is not different from his colleagues, whether in PDP or APC. I see them all as the same. They are one and the same persons and one and the same thing. Nigerians need Nigeria needs overhauling of the whole security and government people we have currently today. If we continue with this set of people, we are going nowhere. They are all the same set of people over and over again. He could be a bit better than the rest, but I say they are all the same. So that's your very own brother, Moele Sowore. And if you know him very well, he's very particular, with Nigerians' leadership. In his opinion, a lot of persons do not suit that position, and so they should not come and adulterate what we already have and make things worse. Recently it was attributed to him that he said Peter Obi may just be the person who is not corrupt, the best candidate, in the midst of the pack, may just be the candidate with the difference, the one who could potentially bring a change and the Nigerians could possibly vote for. Apparently, he said he did not. He said no such thing because, according to him, he sees them all as the same. Whether APC, PDP, to him, he sees really no much difference. Okay, in his own opinion, they are all one and the same persons, one and the same thing. And anybody attributing that to him, in his opinion, he does not really think that is a very right perspective. He does not really think that is a very correct position. Okay, so Peter will be, if you look at it, if you look at with everybody on ground now, in my opinion, I feel strongly that he may just be the only one for now. You may think differently, but I said I feel that he may just be the one with the difference for now. Most other persons have one thing or another, one case or another pending. So Peter Obi may just be that one who may just be a bit different. Because if you look at them all, when he was to leave office, he left office well. He did not leave, and today there is a scandal, all around him. He left office. He left money. So he didn't just leave. He left good money for his predecessor. You can see what the person he succeeded, what the person did to the other person that succeeded him. Well, you've heard Charles Soludo's story, how he cried out saying, "What's going on here? I'm inheriting debt, over 400 billion. Meanwhile, they left for you, it's over 75 billion. So when you look at it, you understand truly that this man, he has a point. He does really have a point. Peter Obi, you may not like him, but I feel, in my opinion, he may just be the one and only candidate that may be different from the rest. He may just be that candidate that may be different from the rest. And let's support good governance, because whether you like it or not, it's from one of these people. It's not a stranger. The next president, all things being equal, election holds, is from one of the very people now that you are saying that will become the president. Because if you first of all have to signify your interest, you first of all have to register your interest, get at, so there's a lot involved. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry cannot wake up one morning and become Nigerian's president. It does not work that way. It doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So Moyele Sowore, in his opinion, he feels that they are all the same. He doesn't see any much difference. In his opinion, they are all the same thing. Nobody should. In fact, he doesn't even want to hear anybody's story telling him that A is different from B. In his opinion, they are all the same. They are all the same. But what do you think? Do you think differently? Do you think that Peter Obi could just be that man who could potentially make a whole lot of difference? Is that how you feel? Because at the end of the day, we'll be the one to vote for our choices. Our choice, we have to vote for our choice so that we are on the same page. We know what we're doing. We know exactly what we want. So leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.